up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Vinland Saga chapter 137. And last chapter, Garm basically kidnapped everyone but one of Thorfinn's crew because he wanted to leave him as a messenger, to leave this message for Thorfinn, that basically Garm's got your friends and you must join forces with the attacking side in the soon-to-be Battle of Jomsborg and to come fully armed, and that's the important part. And that got me really excited because up until this point, Thorfinn's just been like a fucking saint, and it is, no offense, it is boring. It's like a complete 180 of what he used to be. And something I hope that comes out of this arc is that Thorfinn finds a balance. And I really do hope that Thorfinn kills Floki. I really want him to kill Floki so bad so we can get the revenge for his father. I really do. I really do. It's either going to be Thorkel or Floki, Thorkel or Thorfinn that kills Floki. I'm calling it now. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens. So we see all these wolves here, and it says wolves have their own way of life. Now, I'm going to bring this up because with the most recent episode of Samurai Jack, we had a symbolism with wolves as well. So I'm curious what you nerdigans think if the wolf symbolism is going to apply to Thorfinn and his crew as well. Let's see. The king of, and this takes place a half a year ago, we have a little bit of a flashback here. So the king of England and Denmark is concerned by wolves. I don't see a single deer. It's hard to even call this a hunt. Denmark Scania, 1080 November. It must be those wolves. They're wreaking havoc for the hunting fields here. Yes, I hear nearby farms have also been afflicted. According to the hunters, it's quite a large pack of wolves. A large pack? If they've eaten all the deer in the area, it would indeed seem their numbers are far too many. Oh, it's poor sheep. It's a sheep sire, or what's left of one after the wolves feasted on it. Did they steal the sheep from one of the nearby farms? Yes, such a beastly sight is not fit for your royal majesty. The wolves are quite cunning, you see, and they won't touch any secretly poisoned meat put out for them. They only eat sheep which they catch for themselves. This could, like, I'm just, like, thinking what the symbolism behind that could be. Like, is it the wolves, like, are they referring to, like, I'm still trying to think if they're talking about Thorfinn, but let's see, let's get to this a little bit more, into this a little bit more here. Ulf, considering your name, perhaps you can get through to these wolves? I love that his name is Ulf. If so, won't you tell them that if the forests are now lacking prey, then they should pick up a hoe and live by farming? Oh yes, this is definitely talking about Thorfinn. It definitely is. Based on this comment that Canute just made, he's talking about Thorfinn. He fucking is. That was just jab at Thorfinn for sure. An excellent joke, sire. I think he realized this too. I regret to inform you that wolves will be wolves no matter how much this world changes. As such, they will continue on killing to fill their stomachs. There's no changing their way of life. Is that what you think? If so, then I have no choice but to cull their numbers from my forest. By which methods does your majesty have in mind? Have them hunt each other. Take note of their internal affairs. Kill the head, and the pack will surely splinter and turn on each other. Does that mean he wants Thorfinn dead? No! No! Does Canute want Thorfinn dead? No! Canute! That's the only thing I can think of, is that he wants Thorfinn dead. that would make sense based on the previous statement he made about the pickup of a hoe instead and farm. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh my god. And based on the comments from oh my god, from Ulf, I feel like Ulf is talking about Thorkel, but at the same time, I think he's referring to Thorfinn too. I think Ulf he believes that Thorfinn will come back to being a badass. I think he does. I really do. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts about that. How does your majesty intend on killing the pack leader? Forget what I said, it was merely a jest. See? He's talking about, I think he's talking about Thorfinn. I think he is. He's there to talk, I think he's talking about Thorfinn. I really do. Canute, if you're doing that, that's some shady shit. That really is some shady ass shit. Half a year later. Because there he is right now. And he's with Thorkel. I hope he does. Oh man, I hope he doesn't try. Dude. And there's the fleet. Well, I can't say I even care to understand what Canute is really planning. My principle is to do whatever I damn well please. But just what's up with that royal order you brought with you? I don't like it. Is there something you object to? Well, it's just, what kind of an order is intervene in the Joms Vikings' internal strife? Does Canute want me to go wild? Is that it? Ooh. Do you think... So it was that, but oh man, do you think that's what he was talking about? That he thought that that Thorfinn was gonna take over the fucking Joms Vikings? Oh man! Usually Canute's the one telling me not to go wild. So what's with the 180 change? I would assume that the order was made to help assuage your lust for war. If you think about it, this whole trouble in the Baltic Sea started because the Joms Viking chief just went up and died all of a sudden, apparently from some illness. Don't you find that strange? Seems to me that a lot of important figures have died of illness as of late. Wouldn't you agree, Ulf? Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh, I think Thorkel figured it out. What's wrong, boss? Did he do something? Pay no mind. Get back to work. Is that unconcerned response and composed attitude of yours supposed to mean everything's going according to your little plan? Well, would getting your neck snapped by me here still be part of your plans? Well, say something. If not, let me say this. Don't get cocky and think you can control me. I fight when I want to fight, and I'll die when I want to die. I knew it! I had a feeling it was after he was going to go after Thorkel. I fucking had a feeling about that shit. I knew, originally I thought it was Thorfinn because of the hoe shit, but I had a feeling Thorkel was part of this shit too. Oh man, Thorkel, you tell him. So report back to Canute that if he wants to kill someone, he should draw his own damn sword and do it himself. You tell him, Thorkel. Hey, someone send him back to Jelling. Huh? Right now? We're gonna be late for the battle then. How long I've waited for this. Finally, a battle. I don't know, nor care about Canute's plan to build some paradise. I'll fight when I want to fight, and I'll die when I want to die. That's the way of a Viking warrior. Oh, man. Is that it? Damn it! That's it for the chapter! Oh my god! I can't wait for the next chapter! Oh my fucking god! I'm so curious. So now we know that he wanted to kill all the... Maybe what Canute wanted was all the possible Joms Vikings heads to be killed. That was the plot. That was his plot. But it's just, and that's why he wants at the same time, that's why he wants Thorfinn dead too. Maybe because he knows Thorfinn could be the next head of the Joms Vikings. My gut thinks he wants Thorfinn dead. That's just what I know, he knows that, I'm just trying to think, like, what is his end game? Like, just does he want no competition? Like, if that's the case, then that would explain the shit about Thorfinn. But that comment from Ulf definitely made, I said earlier that it definitely makes sense for Thorkel, but at the same time, I think what Ulf is implying as well is that if you push him into, if you push them into a corner as well, that they're going to be doing, that they will just go back to their nature, or they'll just go back to like survival mode. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious what you nerdigans think about this. What do you think Canute's endgame is? Do you think that ultimately he wants Thorfinn dead? Well, I'm just curious what you nerdigans think about that. And like, do you think what he was implying was about Thorfinn? Or do you think do you think that he also wanted Thorkel dead? Do you think Thorkel figured out that not only did he want him dead, but he wanted Thorfinn dead? I just think that he thought that he just wanted Thorkel dead and he just didn't give a fuck. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!